Great shot through the gap. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Got that away nicely.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Drilled that one away. Nearly gets the edge. Bumrah with a great delivery there. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. England, 14 for none. Singh from the pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield. Smacks that away through the gap. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. No joy with the short ball and going for 4.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. $11 runs added there. England are 25 for none. Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for 4, surely. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cracking shot, leant on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Couldn't get it through the field. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs a direct hit. End of the over. England 39 for none.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Singh from the pavilion end. Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Off the middle of the bat.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Misses everything. And out. Fantastic by the keeper. And that's gone. Amazing catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Batters are set and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
Going with spin now. Drilled that one away. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. And safely taken by the keeper. Gone. Fine catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over, just one off it. England are 53 for 2. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Brook drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Wow, that's missed a lot. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone off.
Line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Brilliant shot there.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. End of the over. 20 runs coming from it. England, 73 for 2. Yada from the nursery end. No. Terrible. Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble. The bowler looks really confident.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Over. England, a 78 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Good pick up, big chance. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's just flown off the middle.
That's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and hit that well over the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Can't get that outside the ring field. Drilled that one away. Off the middle of the bat. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Siraj from the pavilion end. Straight to the fielder. Nearly gets the edge. Siraj with a great delivery there. Great shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will the bowler respond?
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
No joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, they've done it again. They're taking everything out of the top shelf this match. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Jeez, timed that well.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
That's the over. England, 115 for 4.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, great shot.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Jacks taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Great take by Gully. What a fantastic bit of fielding. The bowler is ecstatic.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Couldn't get it through the field. Whacked away.
Well, it was short, easy to pull away for a batter of this quality.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed, and you've just got to stand, watch and admire.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you've just got to accept it and move on. Caught, and that's stuck.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Too good. That is huge.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
The captain can now put 4 fielders outside the circle.
Bumrah, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Beats the field with a great shot. Gone. Caught. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
The can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
11 runs added there. England 173 for 8.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Over England 181 for 8. Bumrah from the nursery end. Brilliant shot there.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Curran has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. India with a massive shout.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Bumrah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way.
Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. He'll certainly be looking to push on.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Patel with a great delivery there. On that nicely, good defence. Dug that out well. 4 runs added in the over. England 208 for 8.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Gone. Superb catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Needs to be on target. Misses everything. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Patel from the pavilion end. Wow, that's missed a lot. And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's a silly
for the first ball.
drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
That's gone. Nice simple catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Going with pace now. No. Terrible shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Kohli taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Straight to the fielder. 5 runs added there. India are 10 for 1. Cass from the pavilion end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Trouble! Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for four.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Whacked away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Dug that out well. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the third, another good over here in the power play. A good mix of running, timing and power sees them ahead of the required run rate early on. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nine runs added there. India 33 for 2.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India 35 for 3. Archer from the nursery end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Too good. That is huge.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over, 20 runs coming from it. India 55 for 3. Drilled that one away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Shot. Land back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Jeez, timed that well.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
14 runs added there. India are 69 for 4.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Brook, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Needs to be on target. Nearly gets the edge. Curran with a great delivery there. Small outside edge and taken. England get the wicket. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well. Gone. Fine catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion. He's got their tail up.
Nice solid defensive shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Cass from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, which straight to the extra cover fielder.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century. Finds the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling, sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot, no point in chasing that one.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Ten runs added there. India are 95 for 5. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Couldn't get it through the field. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over. India are 99 for 5.
Well, it was short, easy to pull away for a batter of this quality.
Rashid has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Incredible. What a grab. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings. First ball for the batter, coming in.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the field with a great shot. Rashid has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Brilliant shot there.
Got it away brilliantly. Just a flick of the wrist at the very end. You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Oh, great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Saw it early and went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Straight to the fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Rashid from the pavilion end. Drilled that one away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Wow, that's missed a lot. Good shot, the beauty. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? That's a confident appeal.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Getting out to the crease at number 9 for India.
Perfectly timed.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early.
Around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Bumrah ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and... Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will he reply?
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything. On that nicely, good defence. Over the infield with a cracking shot. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
Power play done. Batters did a good job there, maintained a run rate of at least 8 and are ahead so far. The field will go back now.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the field with a great shot. Needs a direct hit. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
India are now on 143 for 8. The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 10.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
The bowler is now on a hat-trick with that.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Got that away nicely. End of the over. One from it. India are 144 for 9.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Nearly gets the edge. Curran with a great delivery there. Brilliant shot there.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Gone. Great catch. Safe pair of hands to get the win.